walking down this ridge, and there's a nice little south face right here, and there's a lot of game trails on it, and I started glassing it and we found a horn. Today we're looking for deer horns. We're in a spot that I didn't know if I can get to or not. Even in the side-by-side, we barely made it up here, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. We'll see. We're gonna be hiking up this mountain right here and walking a few ridge lines over and seeing what we can find. But first we're gonna have some breakfast.
Lebido? Matoka!
So these dehydrated foods we got call for a certain amount of water later. So what I did was, I got a solo cup, I measured out water, poured it in here, and then I marked the markings. So this is for our breakfast, that's gonna be for our lunch.
Wow, I'm so smart!
We're gonna try this Mountain House granola with milk and blueberries. It's got powdered milk and freeze-dried granola and blueberries. And you add a 1/4 cup of water, cold water, and it rehydrates the milk and I guess rehydrates the granola and blueberries and turns into like a cold cereal. So let's see. So the directions say carefully add 1/2 cup of cold water. So let's open this up and see. So that's what it looks like inside. And it also says remove and discard oxygen absorber. Don't eat this. It's not a seasoning packet. So we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of cold water to the pouch, and then you stir it and eat it. I got my solo cup pre-marked for our breakfast, and then for our lunch, we got our 1/2 cup of cold water and our packet of granola breakfast cereal. I'm gonna add that in there. I'm gonna give it a good stir. Got an idea. And close it. And give it a shake. It's pretty watery. I guess it's more like cereal. Let's give it a try. We got some granola, blueberries, milk. That's actually really good. Wow. Okay.
I like it a lot.
So this has 16 grams of protein. It says 2 servings. So I'm wondering, oh, per container. Yeah, 16 grams of protein for the whole container. So good way to start off the hike. Some carbohydrates, a little bit of sugar, some fruit. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up for me on this one. We had breakfast. It was really good. Definitely recommend trying that. We're about to get on our hike. Let's head out. We're hiking up from where we just parked. It's pretty steep.
What? But I'm not a weenie! I'm sorry, sir, but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
We're trying to get up to the very top, and then we're gonna walk the ridge line down, and there's a few ridges kind of fanning down from there. They're all south facing, so we're gonna try to check that out. This is one of them, but I wanna get to the very last one first, the third one. Work that one and work our way back. And then we'll come back and have some lunch. We just made it over these ridges, and we're walking down this ridge, and there's a nice little south face right here. And there's a lot of game trails on it. And I started glassing it, and we found a horn. It's white, but it looks like it's pretty big. Let's see if I can get it in the binos. We're about to hike down there and grab that horn real quick and look around over there, and then we'll hit this ridge on the way back. So let's go over there and see what it is. We're just walking up on this horn right here. I saw it from way up there. So let's walk up on it and see what we found. Yeah, that's really old. That's a big chalky 3. Big eye guard. Nice tines. It gives me some hope, but
Squirrel!
that's really old. That's pretty chalky. And it was right here, right in the middle of the open, so no one's been out here. So let's keep looking, maybe we can find a brown. Look at this little guy, so cute. They're all really chalky.
It's too bad they're old.
So, I mean, I'm seeing fresh sign, but we're finding really old horns. So maybe they're in a different area. I don't know. We're gonna keep checking out these ridges and see if we can find some more. We just hiked about 3.5, almost 4 miles. Not too bad, but all we found was this pretty sweet set right here.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
So we found this good size 3-point and this little tiny baby 2-point, almost a spike. And they're really old, they're falling apart. So we were about to have lunch and I realized my burner doesn't have a self-light feature and I didn't bring matches or a lighter, so we're not eating lunch.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Well, we found those 2 horns and we failed on our lunch. Overall, it was a good day. We didn't get skunked, so not bad. We'll do it again next weekend looking for elk horns. My name is V. You're watching Horn and Hook.